welcome to Create Your Own. It's me, Miss Wendy. I'm going to share from this vantage point today from the counter inside the Storytime room at Manlius Library. I wanted to share with you how to make a snow globe. Ooh. So, most snow globes, it's water with items inside, and you shake it and you can see everything fall down and it looks really cool, right? So I wanted to show you some options that you have just looking around your house and repurposing some things that you have. For example, a baby food jar would make a great little mini snow globe. You would just soak it to get the label off and get the kind of the extra sticky kind of glue off of the label. And you'd have to do that with any jar, honestly. Miss Wendy really loves using these artichoke jars for a lot of her activities. I just like the shape of the jar. It just looks really cool. Along with that, you're going to need some miniature kind of things. So if you have a miniature that you haven't really played with in a long time, or maybe you want to make something special with it because it means a lot to you, like, for example, Miss Wendy likes this one, right? A little astronaut. So, and along with it, you're going to need an adult to help you with a hot glue gun to do the seal. And I highly recommend the hot glue gun because guess what, folks? If you don't, you end up having the glue, when it's mixed with the water in the snow globe, it'll disintegrate, so it won't work. So you definitely need to do hot glue gun. Super glue, I've tested it. It also will wear off and not work well. So hot glue gun seems to be the trick. Along with glitter, rhinestones, I had leftover snowflakes from a craft. I had some silver glitter all in this little pouch. So I went ahead and I poured some into a little cup so I was ready to go. So I've decided I want to use this jar. So you make sure the jar is completely clean. The lid is going to be your first project. You're going to need to glue your miniature to the lid. So with an adult's help and the hot glue gun, you're just going to put the hot glue down on the object to glue it down. And this is kind of weird because it's not a flat surface for this, so you just kind of got to play with it, right? And I might just put some more on the top itself. All right, kind of makes this like little spidery string when it comes off. No worries. All right, so I'm gonna make sure, and it can dry pretty fast. So just stick it on down there. And while that's getting ready to harden up, I got some of the little glue strings coming off my fingers. In the jar, while you're waiting for this to dry and stick permanently to the top, you're gonna want to get your jar ready. So the little bit of glitter that I have in here, you see, it's not very much, but enough. There's even some googly eyes in there. I just thought it might be kind of fun. Just dump those on into the container. I happen to be right next to the sink here. I'm just gonna fill up to about here on the jar. You don't want to fill it up all the way because remember, oh gosh, here we go, a little science for you. The object here is going to take up some of the volume of the jar. So when you put that in, it would overflow if you had it filled to the top because this takes up some space, right? Get it, space, astronaut? Boom, boom, bad joke. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put some water in here. And as I said, don't fill it all the way up. You want to have a little space. It'll also help for the shaking of the jar too. So you see I got my water in there. All right, and guess what? This is pretty much dry. Check that out. She's not coming off. Go ahead and put it right on the jar. Twist it on up. Oh, I can hear it all sizzling in there with the glitter. All right, look at that. Check for leaks. No leaks. What I would also recommend is putting a little bit of glue from the hot glue gun around the base of the jar. It might take another glue stick to do so, and that's okay too, but that will give it a nice even bond. So in case it does try to leak, it won't come out. And something else that you might want to do to make it a little ultra fancy, Or if you have on your jar top, it has the writing and you don't want the writing to show up, you can put a little bit of ribbon around it. So I've got my ribbon handy, and I can stick it right around the outside, like so. And it makes it kind of fancy on the bottom, right? I might even tie that off, kind of give it a little fancy flair. Or I might get some scissors and cut it off. I can decide what looks best. And there you go. I've got my snow globe with my astronaut inside. And there you have it. Create your own. And it's me, Miss Wendy. Have a great time doing your own. Bye-bye.